J'ai travaillé des années sans répit, jour et nuit, pour réussir, oui, pour gravir.
Hi there, I'm Jennifer Ziliotto. Today I wanted to show you how I wash my wool and my cashmere sweaters. It's really easy. So basically what I do is I take a basin of cool, lukewarm water. It can be cold. It's you know, when you're hand washing, it's not nice necessarily to have your hands in cold water. Take my sweater that I have here, the V-neck sweater, and I just dump it in the water. Really simple. Now, the important thing is, especially with cashmere, is that you don't want to agitate it too much. So a lot of the time what I do is I just add a little bit of soap and then I let it sit. I use Savon de Marseille. I love it because it's a mild soap. It's great on your hands, and I just give it a bit of a scrub. Let's say there's a little bit of a stain, or you know for sure you want to get in the armpits. So I just go in there and give it a little bit of a scrub. You can even shave off some of this and let it sit. Or if you don't have a Savon de Marseille, then go ahead and use any kind of mild detergent like a shampoo or Woolite or whatever it is. So then I just let this sit for a while. And if I'm really busy, I may let it sit overnight. You don't want to let it sit more than, let's say, 24 hours because it can go moldy, which is kind of gross. So here we go. I'll just let it sit and then I'll show you what I do after that. So basically I just rinsed in cool water, and I didn't agitate the sweater too much because that can create a little bit of pilling, or especially for cashmere, it doesn't like a lot of agitation. And I wanted to mention, if you find you have, let's say, a black sweater that a lot of dye it comes out in the water, go ahead and add a little bit of white vinegar. That helps set the dye. It's a great trick. You can do that. Often they tell you to do that when you're buying a new pair of jeans, for instance, and it really does work. So basically I just rinsed the sweater, like I said, in cool water, and now here it is. You can see there's still quite a bit of water in here, and I don't want to wring it out because that's what I said this cashmere particularly does not like. So I'm just going to gently press it to get any of the excess water out. There we go. And then what I do, which is really easy, is I take an old towel and I just lay it flat. I take my sweater, I put it on top, and then I roll it up. And this, I find, really gently gets out a lot of the excess water. And I kind of tend to keep a couple of towels just for this purpose. I don't care about them, and I just let them sort of dry as I go. And voila, the sweater is ready to dry. And then to dry it, I leave it on the towel, or I get a fresh one, and I just lay it out flat and let it dry. Now this is a perfect also opportunity to take off any of the little baubles that you find are really bothering you. And I usually just pick them off kind of by hand, or you can do it with a razor. I don't always love doing that, but some people swear by it. And also you can use, I think they have little sweater brushes, which are really fantastic. So there you have it. Now this might take a couple of days to dry. Sometimes I leave this near a heat source like a fire, or near the furnace, so that it actually can dry a little bit faster. But that's it. I did want to talk about actually dealing with moths, because I know it's a really big problem, and it's going to be coming up in another video. I'm going to do a whole video in the springtime, how to prepare your sweaters for the summer so that they don't get eaten by moths, because I know it's such a huge problem. But if you do have a moth problem, you may want to take advantage of these cooler temperatures. You can put your sweaters outside in Ziploc bags, leave them outside for a few days, and that ends up killing all the eggs that live in your sweaters. It sounds disgusting, but it's the truth and it does work. So there you have it, how I wash my cashmere and my wool sweaters. Really, really easy. I hope you enjoyed that. Please give me a thumbs up on my YouTube channel and don't forget to subscribe. And of course, for more inspiring tips, you can follow me on Facebook and on Instagram.
J'ai travaillé des années sans répit, jour et nuit, pour réussir, ah oui, pour gravir, oh oui, le sommet.